Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of this week's This Can't Be Real. Well, actually, this is the first week, so welcome to a very exciting new week of This Can't Be Real. This week we are playing 80 Days. That is right, there you go. That's as much as a title screen as we'll get. You know, perhaps when I quit, then in that case there'll be a save. There'll be like a real title screen, but for now I wasn't actually presented with one. So 80 Days, this is a game that was, you may have played it before on iPad. I don't know if it was ported onto the Google Play Store, but I know that around last year, Christmas time, I heard about this game, and I have been looking forward to its PC release since then, because it looks very cool. Now, if I remember correctly, there's a lot of reading involved in this game, and I'm very terrible at reading out loud, especially when I'm trying to think while I'm doing it, but hey, you know what, that is okay. We will do this. Now, the point of this game is that you want to travel the globe, circumnavigate the globe in 80 days. I mean, you kind of get the idea, right? It's based on Around the World in 80 Days, right? That Jules Verne novel? Is that who it's by? I mean, it said it just a few minutes ago in the opening credits of this game. But there you go. So that is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be playing this. It is like not a choose-your-own-adventure. Well, sure, you're going to see what it's like. It looks really, really cool, and I'm going to have a lot of fun. So, let's get this started right now. This is, of course, a 7-episode-long blind playthrough of the game, so if you expect me to be... Oh, look at that, the mouse is working. If you expect me to be good at it, then put those expectations aside, because I've never played this before. I've only watched a little bit. I mean, of course, we're going to begin in London. Oh, there you go. The sun sets on our beautiful journey. Mr. Phileas Fogg returned home early at Reform Club in a newly fangled steam carriage. I helped him down, so I'm like his servant. And the iron-lung, steam-driven horse, it says, clattered away. Passepartout. Is that how you say it? How would you say this in English? All right, we're going around the world. Around the world? Oh, very good. Oh, there you go. I murmured. All right, not believing a word of it. We shall circumnavigate the globe within 80 days. It was quite calm as he proposed his wild scheme. We leave for Paris at 8:25 the hour. But of course, oh, this was quite the departure. Well, there you go for my master, who is by all accounts a creature of inflexible habit and mechanical regularity. Perhaps the carriage's engine's fumes had affected his reason. Ah, for Paris? To begin with, yes, pack an altimeter and my evening jacket. There's not a moment to waste. All right. Your character, okay, we now have funds and we are now dependable. Well, there you go. Beautiful. New routes have been discovered. Well, we can zoom out and we can see that we can go there. So if we click on where we are, we can pack. I think that's going to be a good idea. So, clearly, okay, this is this kind of thing. All right, what do we got here? Volume listing all shipping routes within Europe. Wax cylinder. Valuable in Vienna. Okay. No. Is time ticking by? All right, it's 8 p.m. That doesn't really matter. Playing cards, suitable... alright, suitable for wits. We definitely want to take that. An evening jacket. Alright, it's priceless. Alright, if you say so. That's priceless. Part of Air Traveler's set. Valuable in Vienna and Copenhagen. Should we go there? It would be visible around the globe. We could have that. Part of English's wardrobe complete. Okay. So we could have that. I mean, that is really valuable. I think what we're going to do is we're not going to take the playing cards. What we're going to do is we're going to take, we're going to be going to Paris, so we'll take that. And then, yeah, time doesn't tick by, which is really nice. I was really worried that it would. And part of Air Traveler's set, air by boat. Air sickness. Well, he told me to bring the altimeter. So I think we're going to bring the altimeter because I think air travel is going to be is going to be very... Alright, completed should keep us... should help us negotiate the upper class journeys. Alright, that is good. So we've got the full wardrobe. There you go. Alright, so let's depart. Are we going to go that? I guess let's embark. It's departing now. Well, let's go. Choo-choo. There you go. There's us riding along with our weird mechanical horse and carriage. Mechanical horse raced past Piccadilly Circus and Pall Mall faster than a team of thoroughbreds. Even so, the whistle for the 825 was blowing, and we pulled into Charing Cross Station. We have no tickets, I exclaimed. We raced along the concourse and threw ourselves aboard. Alright, there you go. Second whistle shrieked its warning. We barely had time to take our seats before the guard smartly on the compartment door. He held out a hand's ticket, please. Held out his hands. We were in a great hurry. I pretended to have lost them. Thinking on our feet, we pretend to have lost them. Okay, patting down, then another, start digging through the suitcase, interrupting. My valet is trying to express that we were in too much haste to purchase tickets, he said, no doubt intending to chasten me, which was not at all my meaning. I tried to alter my mime. Alright, now there you go. You may purchase them from me, the guard was saying. This is more expensive, I'm afraid. £85, please. Argued with them. I did over £85. Argued with them. Alright, we'll pay the sum at once. And, his patience, I have it over £85. That's fine. Smiled at the man. Our funds, our relationship has deteriorated somewhat. Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter. You know? Alright, you seem quite handy. Alright, I'm glad that, oh no, look at that. We're still at 100 here. London smog gave way to rolling hills and pastures of the Kentish countryside, still untouched by the hand of technological advancement. He read his paper whilst I repacked our bags. I demanded to know the purpose of our journey. Passed the day in silence. Sure, there you go. I've made a wager that a conservator can navigate the globe in 80 days. Alright. How large a wager? What a daring adventure. I declared. Not be an adventure, my master replied primely. It'll be a matter of assiduous planning and careful timing. Turned back his paper, perhaps overtaxed by the grueling duration of our conversation. Oh, the guard came. Few miles to Dover. We're about to submerge, he warned. Take some people a bit funny, so watch out. What do you mean submerge? Is it safe? But it is safe, is it not? Well, let's just go with very good. Let's pretend we actually know what we're talking about here. I replied, the submerging inside a 1,000-ton metal train was quite ordinary for me. If you feel claustrophobic, try running up and down the corridor. I always find exercise help. I could not help but shiver, press my face to the window glass. Oh, let's go look at the glass. As the fins above the amphitrites, wheels extended with a hydraulic hiss, Nightfell plunged past end of the track's freezing water, the English Channel. So this train goes underwater. Wow. Well, that's something. The amphitrite plunged through the water overnight and splashed up onto the wider gauge French tracks at Calais as dawn broke. Do you have a route in mind? I began to consider what we might require. Do you have a route in mind? I asked. I'm as of yet undecided. The new canal has sped up shipping routes from Suez to Bombay. Okay. Though perhaps we could take the Trans-Siberian Railway across Russia. Surely, I think Siberia will be fun, because I kind of want to go to Copenhagen and things like that. He replied, rolling his eyes, and also if we stay north, then our route is shorter than if we go down further south. Then we would do well to buy furs, he replied. There are other alternatives. We may also travel overland across the Black and Caspian Sea. Alright, but which is fastest? Which is fastest? I believe he said that's what we shall put to the test. Alright. Arrive at 1 o'clock. Automaton porters lifted the luggage, and then on the platform delicately. All right, Paris. Oh, beautiful. So we are now in Paris. So new routes have been discovered from Suez to Bombay. What I don't like about this route is that it goes down too far south. Almost, not, I mean, pretty close to the equator, which means that doing that, you know, we would be looking at, you know, I think this route over here is definitely one of the better ones because we're at least staying a bit far north. So that's definitely the route that I want to stick to. All right. All right. Several of our possessions would sell efficiently here. All right. Well, okay, no. So we can do that. How do we sell this? Yeah, I'd like to sell that. Valuable in Copenhagen. Shaving kit, part of that set, worth 2,300 in Berlin. All right. I would say then Berlin is where we are going. Traveling cloak, keeping out chill winds and heavy rains. All right. We'll need another suitcase as well. Valuable in Copenhagen. Are we going to go to Copenhagen before Berlin? I don't think we will. All right, so we'll pack a second suitcase. In fact, you know, we might as well go all in on this one. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, I think that's gonna be good. Copenhagen and Budapest. Well, we might go to either one of those. All right, I think that's good. So we've got our. All right, close the luggage. We can't go to the bank because that's closed. We can go to the hotel. So that's okay. We don't need to go to the bank. I think the market's good. So we can go to the hotel. So we pass the night there. Alright, book a hotel. We're comfortable here. Alright. Must board the longest journeys available. Traveling overnight will be more efficient. Alright. We must, okay, still. Alright, interesting. Okay, overview. Your journey around the world in 3 days and counting. Interesting. Traveled. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Okay, cancel. So I think I can't, like, leave or anything like that. So I guess I explore. Oh, okay. Exploring has helped me find some ways here. It's about a few hours to spare. Might enjoy city before he has to leave. Alright, indeed, headed into town. We went to the street marvels at museums, the World's Fair. My city still wore the scars of last year's siege. I ventured inside. We ventured inside. We went to the World's Fair. I ventured inside. Grand Illuminated. I went towards the airship hangar. I think that's going to be something we want to do. And the hangar was crowded with airships. I inquired as to their hourly rate. Alright. Not today, I think. Go to the airships that filled the hangar. So do we look at them? The African-made rigid metal balloon, the Egyptian, the metal-clad atomic four propeller, the bulky. Sure, we looked at that one there. Interesting. No fuel at all. Alright, so there you go. There is something in case of emergencies. Really, really interesting. An artificer was replacing an arc light. Amateur coils. What is that device, artificer? Alright, these are gram machines. What exactly are these gram machines? Okay, we retreated hastily. The harshness of her tone. Alright, something about her gentle touch. Okay, something about candles. Will all streets be lit with electricity soon? Oh, that's interesting. Queen is against you, but Paris is modern and we still use gaslight. The Queen is against you. Sure, let's find out. Look at her pocket watch. Hurried after her to return it. Dropping something as she went. Hurried after her to return it. My medallion. Need to get my lunch. About in return. I wave. Duty done. No, about in return. Alright, something. Come on, what happens out of that? I made a very special automaton. Alright. Automaton who can drive. Let's find a little bit more about this one. I looked at, okay, there's tourists and stuff like that. Headed towards the red and purple. Most incredible display. Alright, let's look at the gleaming grass. I mean, my god. Is there ever a lot of text here? One of the artificers, he had his hand deep inside a human-shaped automaton. Oh my god. That didn't mean to interrupt. Pointed at the shard. What is that? Okay, fry a chip. Alright, there you go. I mean, jeez Louise. How late is this? I wished him luck. Alright, there you go. My feet were tiring. The hour's growing late. Well, there you go. Alright, good luck with your steam orchestra here. There you go. The hour is growing late. I returned. Did you enjoy? There you go. As though I'd been out visiting. No, I had fried a hearty meal. Enjoy my master. Having preferred a hearty meal. And I nodded. Well, there you go. I really did. Look at possibly. We will travel by airship. Do you suppose? Well, there you go. That one was kind of glowing. So, we'll do that. New routes have been discovered. A little bit. So there's a nice route there that we can do. Alright. Well, we can depart. For $75. I think we'll embark on that one. Munich, Vienna, Berlin. Hopefully, we'll embark on this route. The car's rooftop has space for one suitcase. You have two. We will hire a second car. And go. It'll be worth it because then in Berlin, we're going to have a ton of stuff, which is going to be really nice. So once we arrive in Amsterdam, member carries to Amsterdam, leaded cases onto the back. Each corner considerably, I think. Some glee at our discomfort. A touch of showmanship, I think. Clung tight. It would be a terrific ride. Alright. Let's converse a little bit. Let's begin a conversation. Greetings, driver. Ask about Amsterdam. Amsterdam to Copenhagen. And then to Berlin. Copenhagen to Berlin. Alright, so there you go. We got Copenhagen, and then I think we're going to get Copenhagen to Berlin. We may need to explore. Metal rim, lifted the chassis. We jolted around like poultry. We must have topped 40. Alright, there you go. We're reckless. What a fabulous way to travel. So there you go. We like this. We like these things. Such cars growing in popularity. My good friends and I were not destined to be... Alright, there you go. Become a car driver. Sure. Let's do that. Toot toot. Oh my god. We rattled along. Alright. Our character is now zestful. Oh, that's good. I like being zestful. And here we are. Arrived in Amsterdam. So, does the game autosave? I believe that it probably does autosave. So, I am going to go to the market, and Lost Rembrandt is worth quite a bit in Munich. It's worth way too much in Munich. Berlin, this thing is worth Warsaw. Okay, we could go there. Part of Gentleman's, things owned. We could go to Munich if we would like to do that. It's worth 130. Sure, we'll put it in there. I think that is probably something that is worth it. So we'll close the luggage, take a screenshot. Nope. going to say that I hope you guys have enjoyed, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Athervids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.